Here's why your ex seems like they don't care about you after the breakup. Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And if your ex broke up with you and it seems like they don't care, well, that's not exactly true. Let me explain what's going on. People that are really, really afraid of conflict, they don't address things in the relationship and they let everything build up to the last possible minute. They run away from you because they were running away from the little problems, right, all throughout the relationship. So it all builds up to this one big stressful mountain of issues, okay? And they finally run away from you, and they're not doing it because they don't love you. You might say, well, Coach Benny, what are you talking about? I see them on social media. They seem like they're just happy living their best life right after the breakup, and they might even be on dating apps right away. What are you talking about? Yeah, they don't break up with you because they don't love you. It's not a statement of you're not good enough for me. They always break up with you and they say that I'm not good enough for you. Why is that? Because your ex has a feeling of defectiveness, and your ex was probably emotionally neglected in childhood, okay? They don't have the communication skills, and they are breaking up with you as a coping mechanism. In other words, they're not thriving. They're coping, and running away from their problems is all that they know how to do, and it's not a statement of value about you or about your relationship. Now, they might make some statements about your relationship like, oh, I don't know if this is right, blah, 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 blah. And really what they're talking about is that, you know, it doesn't feel like it did in the honeymoon phase where they felt safe because everything was, you know, like the body's just like creating all these feel-good chemicals. But they doubt their own capacity to perform in the relationship. Once the honeymoon phase goes away, now all of a sudden they're second-guessing everything. And it's really more about their own internal uncertainty about, you know, than it is like some statement about, oh, how you guys aren't a good match. Your same ex will do what's called a deactivation strategy and purposefully say mean things to get you to push you or to get you to go away, okay? But again, what's the intent there? The intent is to get you to go away. It's not because, you know, you weren't a good person, etc. Again, it's because they just need some breathing room. So your ex goes and distracts for about 3 months on average. They're going to go work themselves to the bone. They're going to go drink. They're going to start hanging out with their friends and traveling a bunch, or maybe they might even sleep around and start a rebound relationship. But the purpose of all these things is simply to distract from the pain of the breakup, which originates because they're going away from a valid connection. They're running away from something that's real because they don't think they have the capacity for it. So again, your ex doesn't not care. They just seem like they do because they're going to go distract. That's their coping mechanism. This is only going to last for a period of time, and then you can re-engage them later once this is past, bring them back in, and get them to go to therapy to start working on this. And if you want my help with this process, click into my profile, click this link.